So, Tony,
I didn't like it.
is this movie worth watching?
This is not pad thai.
This is not pad thai.
This is not pad thai.
This is not pad thai at all.
This is not pad thai.
I'd say if you like stop motion,
Yeah.
definitely watch it. It's cool. Seeing the animation styles and trying to think about how they made certain scenes and this, build certain things and like that. Like when like the car's driving and the smoke's coming out of the exhaust pipe. You know, like it looks like it was physical.
Yeah.
Something physical, right? So how they do that, like
A lot of the texture on the clothes and the hair and all that kind of stuff was real nice, and how they were like texturally, it's great.
Yeah.
Shot compositions were cool. But some of the where the stop motion was let down for me was anytime things needed to happen fast, like anytime there was running or like a fast action thing, it just all felt too slow.
This movie was about an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And it felt quick, but was long. It was, you know what I mean? Like,
no, I this should have been 35 minutes.
this should have been like, for what they got through. That's what I mean. Like, it was like nothing really happened, but it was an hour and 45 minutes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Why was it so long? How was this long?
Yeah, they could have cut out a bunch of stuff, but the problem is you can't really market like a short, like a 30-minute short.
They
movie.
could, it could have been hour 45 minutes, man. I just don't know. Like, they could have focused on less stuff. Like, get more of Kat. Like, you got to care about Kat. You really, really don't. Like, get her going to school and dealing with some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some scenes doing that.
Yeah.
And then that thing, her getting the power happens later on. You know what I mean?
Think about sort of a similar movie where a kid goes off to school into the Spider-Verse and gets powers, right? You see Miles, you get Miles with his parents and that relationship. And we do that in this movie in a similar way. And then Miles goes to school and has some interactions with some kids at school, class, all that stuff. We get all of that. And then we get a little bit more stuff. And so we start to care about him as a character. Yeah. And then he gets powers. And then we're off from there. Yeah, we didn't really get time to even like Kat at all.
Or even her parents. I gave it a 5.3.
I gave it a 5.
Yeah.
Where were the fucking songs, man?
Songs and the story was kind of
The story was kind of it was dark, but like not dark in a good way, really. It was just kind of wasn't very playful the way that Nightmare was.
Yeah.
And I think part of that was the songs. I think part of that was the relationships between like Jack and the other characters in that movie. And we don't really there's not really likable relationships in this movie.
No.
As far as I'm concerned.
Even Raul and Kat was like a weird one. Like,
it was weird.
Yeah.
Like Kat just bosses Raul around the whole time.
Yeah. Doesn't he want
You're coming with me.
Doesn't he want to save her?
No.
Her parents have to convince her.
Right. Yeah.
Save her. She's not my friend. She's not my friend. I don't have any friends.
Yeah.
So just there was like no one cared about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird.
IMDb gave it a 6.7.
Okay.
And Rotten Tomatoes, people were liking this movie. Critics give it an 80%.
80?
80, yeah.
80.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not an 80, people. It's not.
It's not.
Even if you love stop motion, it's not 80. Because Tony said that before. If you didn't listen to the whole podcast, Tony talked about how much he loved stop motion animation and loved this director too. He was I had no idea that this Henry Selick guy was the Nightmare Before Christmas guy, but you did. You knew it right away.
So,
and even Tony was like, "Nah."
Yeah.
So Tony is the target market for this. Yeah.
Fans gave it 75.
Okay.
So to put that in perspective, Dune got 83.
Oh my God, bro. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why we exist, people. You know, that's why you can't always trust what you see on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb.
Yeah.
We're a trusted source. You can trust us.
Yeah.
And this movie, it's not pad thai.
This is not pad thai. This is not pad thai. Not at all. Put that in more perspective, guys. Let's get that. Gladiator, 78. Let's get that in perspective.
And after you watch this movie, you could ask, are you entertained?
Yeah.
And the answer is no.
I'm going to go out on a limb. Universally, you could be like, hey, Wendell Wild or Gladiator, which one's better?
Yeah.
I guarantee 80% would say Gladiator.
Yeah.
But not on Rotten Tomatoes, people. For full episodes, find us on your favorite podcast provider. Check us out on flicksworthwatching.com.